this here's Jim Bob.
Right now you're watching Whiskey, Wheels, and Wrenching. Alright, now you might be asking yourself what we're doing out here, being that this is Whiskey, Wheels, and Wrenching. As you can see, we're out here in the middle of what appears to be nowhere. We got a new series we're going to do for you. This one here is going to be a episode by episode series on a, an upgrade. We're going to take something and we're going to make it look a lot nicer. At least we're going to hope to. What are we doing this on, you might ask? Well, it's funny you should ask. Right here we have a 1995 Jeep Wrangler YJ. Now, the thing that differentiates, I can't say that word. The thing that makes this one different is the square headlights. Now, the YJ has also been commonly referred to as the Yuppie Jeep. And that's because a lot of people, whenever the YJ came out, they didn't like the square headlights. They thought that was kind of disrespectful to the homage of the Jeep itself. This one here has been sitting around for a while, but I must say, as far as Jeeps go, it is in amazing condition. So, first thing this thing's going to do is get a bath. But before that, let's show you a little bit of what we got going on here. First thing is, look at all that mildew crud stuff it's got from sitting. I don't even know how you explain that stuff, but it's got quite a bit of it on there. And we got to get all that off because it's not healthy for the paint. Anybody that has a Jeep knows that the first thing you got to do is buy a bunch of stuff. Because it's not that there's a problem with it or anything like that, but when you have a Jeep, you have to accessorize it. Because as everyone knows, the Jeep is the Mr. Potato Head of the vehicle world. Let's see what's under the hood. Now under here, we have the basic 4-cylinder motor that came in a lot of them. You either had a 4-cylinder or you had a 6-cylinder. This one here is the 4. Upon purchasing this Jeep, the only thing I had to do was charge that battery there, which is quite surprising. If you look, there's a decent amount of room, so you can really get in there and fiddle around. Got your spare jack, your tire jack here mounted to the front. Easy access. Oh, let's see here. Aside from being dirty, it don't look too awful bad. Now this is a 1995 4-cylinder. That's a 2.4, I believe. Where's the tag at? I'm pretty sure it's a 2.4. I don't see a tag anywhere. There might have been one. Oh, what's that say up here? No, it doesn't say. It just says 95. Either way, it's a 4-cylinder. It's not the 6-cylinder. We would have preferred the 6-cylinder, but we didn't get that. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. Well, don't see any leaking around the radiator. The clutch seemed really well driving up here. Didn't seem too bad at all. Both the back tires have a slow leak in it. But I mean, hey, what are you gonna do? We're sitting around. The top looks really good on it. However, it also has some of that mildew stuff on there. You can really see it in the glass here. We're gonna have to clean all that off. Like I said, this thing needs a major bath. No rust on the body. From what I understand, the body had been redone not too long ago. That plate looks like crap. Might have to take that off and clean that and powder coat it. The floor in the back don't look too bad. Yeah, that's rusted too, but I mean, hey, it's a Jeep. It ain't gonna be perfect. And like I said, it's been sitting around. Open it up here. Interior is not all that bad. It's probably going to get cleaned and painted because that there, all discolored like that. But hey, I mean, actually the hardware's all there. That's surprising. The seat frame, it looks pretty rusty. That's going to have to come out and get painted. That arm goes up there somehow. Looks like it broke off. The seat, looks like we're missing, we got a snap bolt here, I think. Yeah, snap bolt there. That's the only one, so just one bolt. Well, actually the seat frame looks a little broken there. Might have to, when we take that out, might have to fix that up too. I said the carpet and the interior don't look too bad. Like this right here, this fancy contraption, it's a zip tie keychain. Those might be getting patented by the whiskey drinkers, who knows. Back seats there. Looks like some of the carpet might be missing out of the bottom there. But all in all, that center console speaker thing looks like crap. gonna have to replace that, I think. But I mean, hey, it's a Jeep. It's going to need fixing. Anybody that's ever had a Jeep knows that you got to fix them all the time. But that's mostly because you go out and you hammer on them and you break them, which probably isn't the best thing to do. So let's get this thing back to the house, get her cleaned up. Alright, now it's time to clean this thing. So what we got here is some of this right here. This is a Krud Kutter Vehicle and Boat Pressure Washer Concentrate. Now this stuff here, it says, is dilute. You got to dilute this stuff. It's 1 in 10 mixture, so that's 12 ounces of concentrate per 1 gallon of water. So we got this right here, little handy dandy 1 gallon. I think it's 1 gallon. What is this? You can't see it. It's sunny. Yeah, 1 gallon, 1 1/4 gallon little hand sprayer thing. You just squeeze the handle, spray it, whatever. So we're gonna mix that, dilute it, spray down the Jeep with it, try to get rid of some of that green crud. See what happens. All right, now this here is obviously probably the worst side. I mean, obviously, definitely the worst side, not obviously. So we gotta pump this up right here. Give it a couple pumps to build up some pressure. Get on there, lock in there, guys. And then we gotta spray it. And then after we spray this stuff, you can see it's soaping up a little bit there. After we spray this stuff, we gotta let it sit for about 10 minutes. Then after that sits, we gotta pressure wash her off. So, get back to you when we start pressurizing and see what happens with this. Alright, now that that's done, time to hit it with the pressure washer. First things first, get your safety glasses on. Tell you two things. First of all, look at my glasses. You can see how much water is on my glasses. Oh, there they are. Now, if there's that much water on my glasses, that's how much water could have went in my eyes. And with the water that could have went in my eyes, so could that cleaning solution. So you don't want to do that. You want to make sure you wear them glasses. Second of all, take a look at this. You can see just how, I can't see nothing on the screen right now, but you can see just how much dirt is coming off of that canvas there. And as far as the rest of it, I mean, it's cleaning up pretty good. Going from that to that. So we're gonna have to finish spraying her off, and then we're gonna have to give her a good waxing to make it look really good. Some of the heavy spots on the canvas, I'm probably gonna go over again with that solution. Not sure if it's the solution or the pressure of the water, but either way, something is making it work. So let's get this thing clean. Well, she cleaned up pretty good, but as it turns out, it's gonna take a little bit of elbow grease to get off some of that grime. I mean, all in all though, she looks pretty good compared to what it was. So, there's only one other complaint I have, and that is with the canvas. Apparently that detergent stuff we sprayed on her didn't do that great of a job. So, we're going to go back and do another coat and see if it cleans up a little bit more. Well, since we sprayed that top on there, we're going to go ahead and give this motor a spray too, because it's looking kind of dirty in there. So, let's try to freshen it up a little bit. Well, definitely cleaned up some stuff. One thing I don't like though is that it took some of the paint off the top of the radiator. So we're going to have to mask that off and paint it sometime. But all in all though, don't look too bad inside there. And that's no degreaser. That's just that cleaning solution stuff we're using. That honestly, I don't think it works that great. I don't think I'd recommend it. I'd go buy some regular cleaner stuff. But hey, it's what it is. See that sticker there, expression not. That's nice and bright. That one you can see up there now. So it definitely made a difference. End of the day, it's just going to take some good old-fashioned elbow grease to get in there and wax this thing pretty good. Give it a good buffing. Definitely got some work ahead of me. See you next time. I'm not sure what we're doing, but we'll see you next time for some more working on this YJ. All right.